Thank you for watching the Fitness Feuds Channel.
Illegal substances,
Please watch the ads.
They are not just nature, they are very much visible. This lesion causes muscle to shake and crack. The nature of polyolate surface online suffering from rigor mortis, the general public started to realize that bodybuilding has a terrible diuretics problem. Rigor mortis occurs in a living person, and electrolytic bound cause the muscles to stay contracted. All screamed out in pain, "Oh my god," before being carried off the stage like a stiff statue.
I would like to give an example of a man who was one of the largest pros to have ever competed, Greg KOVACS. I knew Greg, who was so big that he could hardly function. Once I flew into Knoxville, Tennessee for a seminar and a guest posing, and KOVACS was supposed to be there with me as well. I had to drive in the same car with him and his wife from the airport to the hotel where we were staying. I put my Walkman on and did not want to socialize with them. My guest posing went well, but I did not watch Greg guest pose. But we had to give a seminar together the very next day. The result was that, without kidding, the seminar in the gym was given by Kim KOVACS and me. Greg just sat on a couch, physically, mentally tired, and as usual, he was sweating profusely. Here's another true story. Once Greg was with his wife Kim at an amateur contest in Texas. She was cutting him his steak into little pieces while he was sitting at a table, breathing heavily and sweating. Kim fed him with a fork and in her other hand held a mini fan for him because, once again, he was transpiring so tremendously. Later, as his supplement addiction grew, he became even suicidal during his sober phases. Also, he was only able to work out with liquid C and after having some new bane in the gym bathroom, when he was still living with his wife Ursula, I could not really work out with him regularly, because most of the time he was using workout machines. Milos was a lonely man with a head full of supplements and plenty of pain in his heart and soul. Milos would be saying, "Hey, Sonny Schmidt, we are young, we have money to spend." But Milos was mostly spending Sonny's money because Sonny was a big name in bodybuilding at the time. He was second behind Yates in the 1992 United Champions and in the top 6 at the 1992 Olympia. And who was Milos? He was someone who was using Sonny's money.
You have to feel at least a little sorry for this big, balding, cross-eyed freak. Just a few years ago, he was knocking on the door to Mr. Olympia and even won the Arnold Classic. Yusta was one of the first real monsters in bodybuilding, competing at 285 pounds at 5'11", and putting the fear of God into men like Dorian Yates. But over the past couple of years, Yusta has been steadily slipping down the ranks. At the most recent Olympia and Arnold Classic, he was ridiculed and even reviled for the gobs of oil evident in his rear delts, and barely cracked the top 10 at both events. Since he's only 35, he has no intentions of giving up. Instead, he'll just keep pumping in the drugs and hope the judges suddenly start to like him again. I just wonder how much longer his poor, battered body can hold up.